Hello everyone, I am Paul with many voices and welcome back to more Banished. Voicetopia, we're in the last episode. I do believe it was the last episode where this trading dog now has bought 2 of every seed. And for that reason, I'm going to be removing the firewood from here. As I do believe that was the only place where I still had firewood left. Now I'm in the process of finishing up all the construction down here in the southeast. Fewer houses here and there. I've got plenty of other construction jobs left to do. I do believe we were working on potentially some stuff over here. All of the businesses were completed. We were just waiting until all of the projects were finished before opening up the construction of these houses. And as a full little side note that might be interesting to know, this is the first time I'm recording on the day that the episode is supposed to go live. So I am recording this the day you see this. It's currently just after 1 PM Central European time. So, you know how far behind I really am. Now, it seems that I've got more miners somewhere. I don't know where I've got the mine opened up. I don't remember. Now, that was a quarry over here. Tunnel. Aye, we were working on more pastures for, I believe, sheep and cattle. Aye. And there's some houses here as well. So this is the main area of construction right now, with a tunnel here and a fishing dock that doesn't have a road yet. So we'll sort that out right away. And then the rest of the houses. Aye, well that still doesn't answer where the mine is. This is a tunnel. Give it some time, I'll find it eventually. Not this one. Not this one. I wish that you could cycle through. Well, you can, technically. Oh. So, was it this? No. Neither of those 2, I believe. Those 2 were done, this was done. This one is working. This one is working with 7. So technically I should have 10 mines. Or was it that one? No, it's not that one. I do believe all other mines have 10. 7. Why do you have 10? You have 10 too. Why? I don't know anymore. This playthrough has been going on for so long. I've lost track of what I've been doing. So I'll just accept it as it goes. Aye. Well, there's not really much going on. But I will not be skipping ahead. I will not be making any cuts. Because I want to make sure that everything works as intended. That's gonna frustrate me. At this point, that's 10. That's 10. Stone. Well, don't need any of that. This is chickens. Don't need that either. Alright, I have an idea. I'm going to find all of the mines and close them all down to 7 workers. We're gonna shut them down to 0. So we're gonna see a massive influx of laborers for a brief moment, because this is gonna annoy the hell out of me. 0. Okay, so the 7. And 14. And 21. Anything up here? Not yet. No. Alright, just a second. So we'll do close them all for now. I'll open up all the mines later down the line. So close this. Close this. Close this one. And reduce the number of builders by 1, because I will end up with only that's strange that some of them have 10 workers and some have... What's this one? Ah, it's this one. 7. So I still have one mine open with 10. That's this one. 7. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll open all of the mines right away. $28. 35. 42. 49. 56. 63. It's this one. No mines up there. There's one here. $70. 77. 84. 91. And I do believe this ought to be the last one. 98. I do believe that's all the mines accounted for. And just look at how much the game slows down. A few people are going to be out of work for a brief moment because they don't recognize which mine they go for first, but that'll be sorted out later. And I think that over here, this, let's see. This is a perfect place for another quarry. And so I'll place one there. I won't build it just yet. Actually, I will. Like this. Like this. I can throw some houses. It's not gonna be nice for them because I know that people prefer to have houses nowhere near quarries and mines, but for now, for these three, I don't really care. These will get built eventually. That was just prime real estate for another quarry. Perfect. That sorted out that little issue. Probably missed a trader or two. We've got coal, plenty of that. We don't have enough of that though. Let's see, herdsman, vendor, trader, miner. Seems that one of the one of one. I do have 50 herdsmen, but place for 51. That's a graveyard. That's supposed to have two. That's two. That is two. Probably down here, I believe. 2 and 2. I. 2, 2. 1, 2, 2, 2. 1. That's 1. Another over there. Then we have this. 2, 2, and 2. Sounds like a lovely motorcycle. Had these two already. Maybe over here somewhere? I don't remember. That's 1. That's a cemetery. 1. 1. Ah, here's another mine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2. 2, and 2. Well, that doesn't make any sense. It does it. I do believe that one of the smaller ones, when I would normally leave one person in charge, it's currently being done by 2 people. I can't find it. So for now, I'll just accept this by throwing in an extra herdsman in there. Right. Now the reason that this episode is being recorded on the day that it's releasing is because at work it's been hell. I have been working, well, normal hours. I haven't been working any overtime. However, it's been so incredibly busy at work that I just don't have the energy to record. And that has led last Friday into me coming home at around... oh, we don't have any seeds more. We don't need any more seeds ever. Ever again. I came home at around 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and I was so tired, and I knew that I would be so tired that I decided, let's allow myself to give in to this tiredness and take a wee little nap. So I took an aspirin because I did have a little bit of a headache. Hopefully that it would help me fall asleep easier. And I set an alarm for about 2 hours after I went to bed. I was so fast asleep, I didn't hear my alarm. I was so fast asleep that I woke up by myself at 1:30 at night. So I went to bed at around 5:15 and I woke up at 1:30 at night. Guess who was tired? Aye, 2000, so that would be 125, I believe. 250. Iron tilts. So aye, that was me just being very, 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 very tired and finally giving in. So I went back to bed after going to the toilet. And for the rest of the night I just slept. So I just had a lot of sleep to catch up to because I was just so tired. And I never give in on being tired. I'll always say like, I've got to record, I've got to do some other stuff. But this time I was like, why not? Just being tired as all hell. Also, tonight, probably by the time this is getting uploaded, you should check my Twitch. I actually got a Twitch page, Paul_with_many_voices. I'll leave a link to it in the move description. You can also find it in the links on my channel. I'll be doing a live stream, potentially, with my best friend who lives in Spain, and we're gonna do a beer tasting session. So we've got a couple of beers from Belgium. My friend who lives in Madrid has found a shop where they sell all kinds of special beers, including Belgian beers. And tonight we're gonna be drinking 5 of them. I'm gonna pause this because of course that one belongs to that. 29, so that means that probably something up here is not done just yet. Aye. Still got a couple of houses here. Couple of storage sheds. And I don't think I have... because that of course was the very reason I made this. Tailors. I don't have any tailors over here. And not of the Vince variety. There. So, let's see what you bring. Cabbage. I'm gonna be starting to buy food again. I'll buy the wool. I'll buy the fish. The pecan. The 4,000 potato. 2,000 plum. I'll even buy the leather. And the 4,000 roots. Ooh, 2,000 peach. And that'll be it. So that is 19,000. So we'll do 1,000 of that, 17,000 of that. And then fill it up with 1,000 of this. Well, that's too much. Overpaying by 100. Or add 60. So we'll add 20 here. For that, there we go. There. I just want more production of clothing over here. You've got pumpkin and walnuts and beans and pear, leather, squash, 4,000 plum, just pausing so that we don't lose anything, and 19,000, so that'll be 2,000 mutton, 1,000 of that, 500 chicken, 1,800 of that. Overpaying by 400 or 100 units. So once again, we'll add 20 here for that trade. We've got this trader with seeds, and that trader with seeds. Alright. I'll just work loading production up here. Which means that I could potentially throw in another house. Aye. Just one. I literally can't put a house here. At all. However, I can throw in a tunnel. Let's say around here. I know I have a tunnel over there, but I feel that this will benefit me in the long run as well. Yeah, another trading boat with just seeds, which I'll never need again. Ah, delicious coffee. Ooh, look at this. 6,000 peach, 2,000 of that, 2,100 mushroom, 4,000 squash, 2,000 that, 1,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000 wheat. We'll even get the eggs for 2,400, 24,000. So we'll settle that. Throw in all the ale. $105. Perfect. Now, on the day that I'm recording this, it was announced 2 or 3 days ago that Prison Architect is gonna have another DLC coming out on June 16th. Now that happens to be on a Wednesday, the day that I regularly upload Prison Architect content myself. Now what does this mean? Well, pretty much nothing. I'll still try to get an episode out. Let's see if I can. I cannot. Okay then, we will not be building this. Oh, wrong button. We will not be building this bridge then. Too bad. This would have been the perfect place for that. Well, I've got one here. A wee bit far away, but oh well. Got plenty of tunnels there. So I'm gonna have to look into what the new DLC brings. It focuses more on the reform, brings us a couple new rooms, a couple more reform programs, and I definitely want to see if I can implement them into the all DLC archipelago, because that would just make the series more complete. So, on the contrary, compared to other playthroughs that I do, you may remember that when I first did Prison Architect, when the Going Green DLC came out, that I would do a different playthrough altogether before going back into the all DLC archipelago. So what I'll do is this time I'll go in blind. I will not be testing anything. I will be recording probably on the day itself, and it will be a regular episode, not a heavy cut and paste episode that you're seeing at the moment during the all DLC archipelago episodes. So 2000, 2000 would be 100. So we're just gonna have a look-see ourselves together to see what the new rooms are, what they do, and how to best implement them into the all DLC archipelago. I'm afraid that I'm gonna have to expand and terraform the southern island, the minimum security island. So you're gonna be sheep. Sheepy! All the way over there to here. Split. No! Shut up. Ah, yeah. So we'll do 3 fishers per dock. Let's see, fisherman is at 81. Aye. 3 fishers per dock, aye? Aye. Now let's see, 500 fish last season, and you are recently added, probably. What about you? Oh, around 500 fish. Aye. 900 fish. What about you? 300 fish. Now let's see, how many people do we have? I need 108 more houses to house all of the families. And 1% isn't clothed. More seeds. What will you bring? Food? Aye. So 2000 cabbage, 4000 onion, 2000 eggs, 2000 potato, 2000 cherry, 2000 pumpkin, 2000 walnuts, 2000 squash, 2000 wheat, 4000 apple, and 2000 plum. 2800. So we'll do 2000 of that, 2000 of that, 2000 of that, 1000 of that, for 750, almost 1700 of that. And I fill it up with ale. Oh, let's see, 200. 500. 600. And 100 more. So we'll do 20. 40 more. Will be 2 there. Lots and lots of food. We're well over 300,000 stockpiled again. Those are numbers I love to see. Would this be a quarry? Aye. As close to the river as possible. It's a perfect place for a quarry. And leads right into the tunnel. I'll pause this for now. Oh, what's this? We're at the Cap of Tools. We are actually at the Cap of Tools. Now, let's see. Iron tools, 1,000. Warren coats, wool coats, steel tools. I think I can allow 100 steel tools per trading post. Not that I'm gonna use them, but just to have something. Of a buffer. And of course I will increase the amount of tools we can have on stock. So you've got 250 steel tools. You're not supposed to have that. So I guess this was the only trading dock that had steel tools in it. I really don't mind, but we were running out of tools earlier, so you have to be careful. You have to be careful. 100 here. Do we have another trading dock? Aye. On 100. I believe we've got one down here. Aye. I think that's about it. And in terms of this, we'll up it by going to say 5,000. And in terms of clothing, since I will be producing a lot more of that too, if I can find a tailor, which of course I can find if I just go up here, although nope, not like that. I need a tailor, that's a blacksmith, that's the trading post. Where's the tailor? That's the hospital, the school. House, herbalist, tailor. 2,500. I'll up that to 5,000 as well. More. Now, speaking of limits, I really don't have that high of a limit. I have 40,000 blocks that I can store. Alright, that'll be enough. 10,000 herbs? Yeah. As if I'll ever need that much. Wow. Working in the snow all day long. Oh, I think that my quarry is done. The other quarry. Where was the quarry? I believe somewhere down here. Like on the edge of the forest. Here. Oh, not yet. Not gonna let them work in there just yet. Or will I? I've got the workforce. Guess I can do that. Logs is low. Well now, if the reserve of logs is low, in that case, Here. We might have a wee bit of a problem. So I'll remove all of this. This is prime real estate for another forestry area. I do believe. Aye. So where was that quarry that I just placed down? Here. I don't want to do anything with that just yet. Nor with this. So cattle, sheep, cattle, sheep. Wait, what? Just a second. Your sheep and your sheep. And your sheep. You're supposed to be cattle. So you're gonna be sheep with just one. You're gonna be cattle, not chickens, but cattle with just one. Empty out. And you're gonna be cattle, and this is gonna no, I'll split. Idiot. This is gonna split. Alright. So that's sheep. So this is not gonna empty out. Split. So cattle, sheep, cattle, sheep, sheepy. Empty, empty. Fine, we'll drag it from somewhere else. Chickens, split. 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 And split. I think this way it'll solve itself. Alright, what do you have? 2000 potato. Let's just buy all of their food, leathers, and walls. Pepper, apples, eggs, squash, berries, and 100 mushroom. 21,000 ale. Overpaying by 900. No longer overpaying. What to do with a drunken sailor? So we're gonna keep 25 builders on us. Gonna increase the that's a stockpile. The workforce on the storage barns and the house for 27. That'll be fine. Now the trading boats with lots of food. You don't have a lot in your stock, so I'm gonna dismiss you. I also have to record another episode of Arrive because I recorded the first 3 in a batch and that's all I recorded. This new job of mine has got me quite exhausted. leaving me with little time and energy to record. I hope that this doesn't work. However, I bet I can make this work if I just throw in another bridge. Right over here. Need more bridges here. How about seeing about another house? One house. One entire house can fit there. That's better than nothing. The house should have been there since the start. Anyway. So. Logs, logs, and logs. Oh, I still have 1100, so I'm not worried just yet. But I will start the construction of this, because there are a lot of logs to clear out over here. Our sheep are moving. I think that for now, I'll clear out this entire area entirely of resources. I'm not going to be building a forestry hub on this side of the river. This is going to be another market and such. Sheep? Sheepy! Don't need that. What about you? Seeds? Don't need that either. You're gonna go down here, it seems. Food? Technically, I don't need anything other than... Holy. That was you, you're here. Seeds? No thanks. Logs. We need logs. Log. I need a mug. Gotta increase the priority on this. Hopefully they'll build it faster. And what do you have? Wool coats, iron tools, ale. Nothing I really need. I'm surprised at the low amount of stored clothes that I have. Well, of course, we're gonna fix that. I'm producing lots and lots more clothing up here. Hopefully. And honestly, I can't stand this. What I'll build is that. Another well over there. I don't know how many wells I have, but I think I've got around 40. So this would be enough for the fireman achievement. While the achievement in-game says you need 20 wells, you actually need 40 wells. So, now you know. I haven't had nomads in a while. Well, everyone is healthy, everyone is happy. 5 stars and 5 hearts. It's been a while since I've seen that, I believe. Almost 1,000 adults. 230 children. And still, not a single nomad. Now, the one thing that I do wish that Banished would do, if you have adults that really want to start their own family, and you've got yourself a few spare of these boarding houses, so that the families would just move into there, so that at least they have a chance to grow. Be it a diminished chance, but at least have a place to start their own family. Ah, this doesn't fit. Shite. Maybe here. That'll be no as well. But I can fit in one more house behind the tavern. One more wee little house. Now let's see, 30, 162, 40, 40, 81, 40, 20, 40, 33, 16, 25, 17, 30, 63, 90, 105, 60, 17, 10, and 9. Splendid. Splendid, splendid, splendid. Aye, I remember last time, or at least I believe it was last time, we found a child named Demon. I was like, we've got a demon over there! Evil! And you can't build anything over here, it seems. This is all elevated. This area is completely useless. And no, you cannot cross bridges with each other. Otherwise I would have done that, of course. Another merchant has arrived somewhere. What do you bring? Chickens and cattle. Don't need. Now I think if you were to buy more chickens and cattle and sheep, that over time that they would just get used up and slaughtered. However, it's more efficient, I think, to just have your own and not buy any more than you need for your initial startup. So, aye. Couple houses here, so we still need stuff for our tailors. Oh, we've got an infection, an infestation. However, I want to have our 300 wool and our 500 leather. Do you have logs? You've got 600. Perfect. So 9,000 would be 1,000. 100. 88. 225, I believe. 25. Overpaying by 800. Ah, 111. 1125. So, infestation. So, you remove the farm, wait until the yellow dissipates, like that, reclaim, and just let everything sort itself out once again. And then work. And now everything will sort itself out. So it seems that we definitely need some more logs. Minutes. Has anything else happened? Not really. I'm praying that my colleague will return to work soon enough, because it's getting tiresome to work on my own. Let's see, 200 mushroom, I said 200, 2000 cabbage, 4000 potato, 100 wool, 2000 wheat, 100 leather. I'll take the logs, and that'll be it. Aye, because I don't need the firewood, I don't need the seeds. You've got a lot of seeds on you. Don't want the chicken either. So that'll be 250 of that, and 1100 mutton. I'm gonna try and prioritize this area. So I want them to work here. It's a very remote place, but eventually it won't be as remote anymore. And I know I always find new building projects to do before starting this area. I just want this area to be done. More clothes to be produced. You see? All of a sudden we have plenty more clothing. The Maria Hilbertrude. Lovely. Oh, that's a lovely name. Johannon. Aria. We've got Hilbertrude is replaced as a forester. Nolandre. The names in this game, just a bunch of gibberish. Just like before, I've built 3 tailors, and I'm gonna let each tailor produce one kind of clothing. So we'll have 1 leather, 1 wool, and 1 worm. Gasta has replaced Kamerich. Ades has become a student. Arini has become a student. Calvia has become a student. Cathew. Arson has become a student. Gardo has become an adult. Haronda. Camarco was born. Got another fishing dock ready in just a second. So Montserrat has replaced Esteril. What? Names on this game. Blair. 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 It's the sound the sheep make. Blair. They're calling for Blair. Keniat. Takare. Fernando. Oh, not Fernando, but Fernando. So you're going to be producing the wool coats, the 1 coats at least. And when this is finished, got more traders coming in. Mara has become an adult. Bert, Jarve, Dina. Ramonte, Chavone, Classidy. It's not Cassidy, but Classidy. Rose Evelyn. Mala was born. Oh, oh, oh. So, last time we had a demon. Now we have a hell. He has become a student. What is it with these people? What's next? Lucifer? Satan? Oh, we've got some more merchants. That's what. Gold logs? Aye, I'll definitely get the 200 logs. I'll buy some logs. So that'll be 20. No seeds. Ever again. Well, you can say that the child is hell. And Thor, the gatherer, has died of old age. Alright, so one less and then 1, 2, 3. Teen. The names in this game. I tell ya, the names in this game. So I've got 19 builders left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 9, 10, 11. And then some random houses that I placed. I believe here. What was my starting area? Here? Oh, here. This house already exists. I believe this was the house that I built last. A few more houses. I don't know what else. So I'm just gonna wait until the amount of builders or building projects becomes 0 before I'm gonna start working on this area. See if I can perhaps throw in a few more houses here and there. Well, probably not though. Because this would encroach on that area. Don't want that. Don't want to encroach on that area at all. Can't do anything here. Can do something here. Let's make a row of houses here along the river. Don't think that's gonna work though. Ah, another house over here. Sure, that'll work. And then perhaps a row of houses. I'll throw in a row of houses here. I'll encroach on this a little bit, but it'll be fine. I need some more houses. And I'm still waiting on a tornado. Well, perhaps because I've set the weather to I don't know. It's not harsh at least. Can I see map? Oh, the climate is fair, but I do have disaster zone. So for some reason or another, it just doesn't want to work. You're in need of some logs, so I'll just carve out this area entirely. There are no blocks in here. No more logs in here. There's that little tree. Leave this. Doesn't encroach on that. This little bit, that little bit, this little bit. Wee little bits of wood here and there. Oh, there's plenty to remove here. This entire strip right here. And then this little bit. And then this little bit right over here. That's gonna solve a wee bit of our log problem. And with that, after I'm done with this trader and that trader, I'm going to be closing it off for today. I hope that you've enjoyed this. I know not a lot has happened, but still, you know. The game is just very slow paced at this time. So 500. 20. 100. 40, so that would be 5. Okay, and then you bring logs, which I desperately need. 400, probably 20. So I hope that you've enjoyed this. If you did, make sure to leave a thumbs up, helps out a great deal. Check out my Twitch. I don't know how often I will be streaming, what I'll be streaming, but I do intend on being on streaming a wee bit here and there. Thank you all for watching. I am Paul with many voices, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.